This is Redmi Turbo 5. Let's jump right in and see what upgrades it brings. This lucky cloud white version of the Redmi Turbo 5 features bright red accents around the camera module and the power button. Paired with the red Redmi logo, it feels quite festive and auspicious. Beyond the minimalist and sleek design, the hand feel and build quality are the primary focus of the Turbo 5's improvements. The body size has been reduced from the previous generation's 6.67 inches to 6.59 inches, with the width controlled at around 75 millimeters. It is 8.18 millimeters thick and weighs 204 grams, giving it a very solid and comfortable heft in the hand. While retaining the AG matte glass back from the Turbo 4, the Turbo 5 upgrades the middle frame to a matte metal material. It also adopts a flagship-style Big R rounded corners design. In addition to these visible upgrades, the Redmi Turbo 5 includes some impressive hidden features. It supports full-grade water resistance with IP66, IP68, IP69, and IP69K. Combined with the Wet Hand Touch 2.0 feature, it is both practical and durable for various real-life scenarios. Now, let's look at this 6.59-inch screen. It uses the flagship M10 light-emitting material. Our tests show a manual full-screen white brightness of 800 nits, while the peak brightness reaches 3,500 nits. For eye protection, it features the Xiaomi Chingson Eye Care solution with DC+ 3840Hz PWM hybrid dimming, which helps reduce visual fatigue at low brightness. As a Turbo series phone, the performance must be a highlight. The Redmi Turbo 5 is among the first to feature the Dimensity 8500 Ultra, built on TSMC's 4nm process. The CPU uses an all-big core design with 8 A725 cores, while the GPU is a 1.5 GHz G720. Let's head straight into some gaming tests. In a 20°C room with 200 nits of screen brightness, we started with Honor of Kings as a warm-up. With maximum graphics and frame rate settings, the Redmi Turbo 5 averaged 120 FPS over a 30-minute ranked match. However, looking at the frame rate curve, there are some slight fluctuations during intense team fights. The average power consumption was only 3.95 watt, using 6% of the battery. Next, we challenged it with Genshin Impact. In the same testing environment, we ran through Sumeru City for 30 minutes, using Sayu and Yelan for resonance. The Redmi Turbo 5 achieved an average of 59.1 FPS, although the result is close to a full frame rate. The curve shows periodic fluctuations, which translate to some minor stuttering in complex scenes during actual gameplay. The average power consumption for the session was 4.94 watt, using 8% of the battery. Moving on, let's look at the 100-watt wired fast charging and the 7560 mAh Xiaomi battery. Using the original charger, the Turbo 5 reached 25% in just 10 minutes, 63% in 30 minutes, and 100% in 62 minutes. As for battery life, it is exceptionally durable, much like other mid-range Xiaomi phones. At 200 nits brightness and 50% volume, we tested 1 hour of social media browsing, 1 hour of short videos, 1 hour of 1080p online video streaming, and 1 hour of Honor of Kings and Genshin Impact. After 4 hours, the Redmi Turbo 5 only used 30% of its battery. Finally, a quick note on the camera. The Redmi Turbo 5's main camera is equipped with a Sony 50-megapixel LYT600 sensor, supporting OIS optical image stabilization and 2x optical quality lossless zoom. The Redmi Turbo 5 is a very practical choice in the $300 price range. Its hand feel and build quality are massive upgrades over the previous generation, while its fast charging and battery life are truly standout features. In terms of performance, it has the hardware foundation to easily handle mainstream games. That's all for today's video on the Redmi Turbo 5. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.